Hey everybody, it's the Last Robokai here, and welcome to the third and final installment of the Dishonored DLC, which is at Brigmore, or the Brigmore Witches. I'm going to stuff it up a few times. And, yeah, as we'll all remember, this is the High Chaos run, and, the last episode, Daud murdered his betraying, Billy Lurk. Delilah proved to be far more aware and able to get at Daud than he might have previously realized. And so we're all picking up the pieces, following a pretty trying time. And so joining me as we surge into this final installment of the Dishonored DLC.
Yo everybody, it is Cool Guy, and I am looking forward to seeing these pieces picked up and then jammed into somebody's neck.
And I'm Orv, and I'm looking forward to more of Cool Guy being so incredibly terrible at a game.
Oh no, it's gonna get worse because when I started practicing my low chaos run, I realized that the very hard difficulty was not blocked out the way it was in the first DLC. So I'm doing that.
You should stop doing this to yourself. You have only yourself to blame.
I can't stop. It's a disease. Send help.
Maybe they just understood and they said it too very hard because it's very hard to watch. So with that in mind, we won't be doing any of that in this run. It's on a more sane difficulty, and obviously not trying to not get spotted and not kill anyone. So let's get stuck straight in.
He knew. The black-eyed bastard knew that when my blade stilled the Empress's heart and delivered her daughter to the Lord Regent's men, everything would fall to pieces. He watched me do it anyway. And now the world's gone mad. Plague grinds the city down. Corruption rots. A mad killer roams the streets by night.
Hey, it's me.
Seeking revenge. The overseers have stormed my hideout in the flooded district. And I'm in a strange duel with a mad witch named Delilah for the fate of the Empire. I'd say I was
Quite a
being
pose
punished,
Delilah has.
but I know that the world doesn't punish wicked people.
It's very
We
JoJo.
make our choices and take what comes. And the rest is void. I can't say I wasn't warned.
You thought it would be Corvo, but it was me, Dio!
It's almost like trusting a capricious trickster god is a bad idea.
Months since I killed the Empress.
He
But
just,
it feels like only
you know,
seconds
that's what
ago.
you're gonna do. That's what he finds
I heard
funny.
her yelling for her daughter, Emily. Corvo's face going slack with shock. And somewhere in my head, the outsiders laugh.
Damn!
To collect on our debt. Did you ever think you deserved to lose your Empress? That a better man took her life, while you gaped like a fool? Come on, Corvo. Prove me wrong.
And so we open up the DLC with a fight against Corvo himself.
Whoa! Got punched in the face there.
Magic
Okay,
punch.
I want it on record here that on very hard, if he ever hits you once, you're down. You're just dead.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but apparently he was trying to reload his pistol, and then, yeah, I'm still not sure exactly.
Yeah, basically Corvo will use his ooh.
And we just failed.
Whoa! Whoa!
That's what high chaos gets you.
Damn.
Damn it.
Sir, Thomas has returned with the information you requested. He's waiting for you below.
Composed motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm getting the feeling this is starting to happen with increasing frequency.
Yeah, probably.
Around
They're
town.
starting drawing straws for who gets to wake Daud up.
Wouldn't you just stand? Oh no, I imagine I was thinking maybe someone stand in the distance and clap to try and wake him up, but I get the feeling he'd probably just like throw a knife.
I really like, we haven't talked about it, but the punch card technology for recording, like, sound journals is really cool.
I mean, it's basically like a like a player piano, only procedural, which is really kind of badass to me. It was kind of nice that they remembered the detail of like all of the little pieces of the punch card just popping out.
Yeah, I thought that was very neat.
Yeah.
Man,
I like
this
all the
place
little
is
touches.
bloody.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's had a chance to clean up, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they've cleaned up some of the bodies, but yeah. So here's one of the new mechanics in this particular DLC: corrupted
right,
bone
sir.
charms.
That witch had to die.
That witch was twice the fighter you'll ever be.
And a corrupted bone charm will give you a bonus and give you a drawback.
Daud blew up a whole slaughterhouse, where we get the whale oil. Won't that irritate the Lord Regent?
Indeed. We could turn down in, split the reward.
This is a terrible idea.
Go quietly.
This awkward silence.
That's incredible. Oh, thank you, Arcane.
Oh, it's just I love that.
Oh man. That was
Alright, so here we go. I'm like, okay, I've got to re-equip all my bone charms. Let's go down to the bottom. So I got Power Slash. I do more damage with my sword and I swing slower.
Okay.
So I'm going to equip that just to show it off and use it in the next stage as well. We're doing 2 stages.
Does Whirlwind cancel that out, or at least mitigate it?
We'll find out because I pick up Whirlwind on the in this next mission. I don't have it at the moment.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I think it mitigates it somewhat, but I'll let you guys sort of eyeball it as well, and you can tell me.
Yeah, I remember messing around with this a bit and finding that a couple of these are just like completely not worth it on any level. Hey, dude.
Corvo's coming for us, Daud. And he's got nothing but blood on his mind.
You let me worry about that when the time comes. If it comes.
What's this if, white man?
Start again in a minute. Just listen. This business with the witches, there's no pay in it. No prestige.
Don't. Let's go over Daud's teachings again.
Forget it. Daud's getting older. He's getting strange. And if no one else will take him on...
Don't even think it. You want to wake up dead?
Daud, ever vigilant, I see.
Hi.
Are we leaving soon to Brigmore?
Scared, are you? Witches upriver. Traitors in the ranks. And then there's Daud, who just killed his own apprentice. A better assassin than you'll ever be. I'd be frightened too.
Man, that conversation is completely different on Low Chaos, and it's way creepier here. I love it.
The cracks are showing amongst the rest of them. Billy's kind of helped bring out what I think a lot of them were thinking, and that is basically Daud has lost the plot since he killed the Empress, and in High Chaos, he absolutely has lost the plot.
Whoa. Okay, great. There's the room.
Oh, one more guy to talk to before we go into our actual main
This will
room.
hold while we're away. Anything short of cannon fire.
Let's hope it won't come to that.
Quite so.
Yeah, we're getting ready for a big old war with a whole bunch of witches. Just making sure I haven't forgotten anything.
It's pretty easy to forget, particularly the last 200 coins here, which I'm kind of curious to see if
I've
you'll
made a
pick
mess
up or
of the
not.
access ways, but it had to be done. If I come back, I'll take it all down.
Somebody will. And they can burn those overseer drapes while they're at it.
That was messing with our ambience. Alright, so let's get our gear on. Remembers everything that we had in the previous DLC. So we'll have all the powers that we had, and none of the money which I all spent. And, hey look! We have Pool now.
Yay!
So we're going to grab Pool and then not use it, because honestly, I never really get a chance to use it until so like when I get it as level 2, I think I'll have a lot more fun with it. So that's my next objective, is to get Pull up to level 2.
One of the primary reasons for getting pull is that your assassins also get it. Hey, you remembered the last 200 coins.
Yeah, so I have like 500 coins. Yeah, just in case you didn't get them in the previous run through, like you can play the standalone. It gives you a whole bunch of money to spend and some runes and things as well. But yeah, the blueprints are for if you didn't get them during the other DLC, so that you can have your sneaky boots and your Kevlar.
The Kevlar is absolutely essential on very hard. Just like seriously, one sword strike and you're pretty close to pushing up daisies.
Quit bitching about it. It's your fault.
When you've talked to him.
I'm not bitching about it. I'm
the
pointing out differences, asshole.
A lot of stuff talking about Serkonos as well, which I think's kind of neat, since I believe that's where Dishonored 2 is taking place.
No, it's someplace that starts with M.
It's not a place in Serkonos, is it?
Maybe? I don't know.
Hang on, I'm gonna look this up because you guys.
No fact checking on this LP.
Because
I'm
it
fact-checking it
did
right now,
reference
and you
it did
can't stop
reference
me.
Serkonos 2 times. I think one of them was the place. Because the Duke of Serkonos, isn't he like one of the guys who's like the bad guy we're up against? Anyway, I suppose it's probably a bit silly to talk about Dishonored 2 at the moment. We've got somewhere to go and some people to kill.
Getting her to lend us her boat will be a bit complicated, however. She's in Coldridge. From what I hear, they've got enough on her to hold her for about 1,000 years.
Excellent. Lizzie has enemies inside Coldridge. If we play this right, she'll be begging to do business with us.
Ready to leave, sir? Or should I wait?
Well, the other guy said he wanted to tell us a few things, so we'll just go have a word with him before we go.
After Corvo's escape, it's going to be more difficult to break into Coldridge. They've installed arc pylons, and they're blaring Overseer music over the loudspeakers. Our talents will be suppressed until we get inside.
I have other talents.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Why did no one think of that
Is
before?
it time to go, sir?
Well, it's kind of pointless to have that sort of thing to stop Corvo anyway, because when he escaped, he had no outsider powers. He just murdered his way out, or stuck his way out.
Delilah doesn't leave Brigmore Manor anymore. She doesn't have to. Which means I have to come to her. The manor's upriver, far out past the quarantine line. I'll need a ship. I've lived in Dunwall's underworld a long time. I know the players. Gang leaders, madams, corrupt officials. But what I need is a smuggler who knows the river, someone I can trust. It's a reflection of Dunwall, or perhaps myself, that after all these years, the best choice I have is Lizzie Stride.
And ain't she a character?
That is that fucking grin.
Like, if you want to introduce somebody with a picture, that was probably the best picture to use for that kind of a character.
Good
I love her
God.
teeth. Oh, I love her teeth. So, I haven't got that much money because I spent it all last time. One of the big things you can do for this is you can dress yourself up as an overseer and just walk in through the front gate. There's some stun mines you can get from the thing. I'm gonna get the misplaced rune. I'm not gonna bother with any of the rest of it because I figured you're gonna infiltrate. So,
Yep.
I'm going to,
Daud.
I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way.
But we don't know where they're holding her. They're playing Overseer music from the loudspeakers. We couldn't get in.
Why the music?
One of their prisoners. A spy caught at Dunwall Tower. The guards have sent for overseers to investigate.
I'll be back with Lizzie Stride. Stay hidden.
That's a loot. Okay, so unlike the original Dishonored, Dishonored 2 is set on a city on the southern edge of the world called Karnarka. I'm
I
actually
think
not...
Karnaka was mentioned in that first book I read,
Yeah,
but
maybe.
I can't recall.
Actually not entirely clear on how to pronounce that word, but it's spelled Karnaca.
Probably Karnaka.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so I'm wrong completely anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I've got to be wrong at least once or twice every Let's Play. Every episode. That's my thing. You can't hit anything. I can't get anything right.
I mean, at a certain point, we're just going to need to write that into our contracts.
And Norv can't enjoy himself unless somebody else is failing.
Yeah.
So it's a whole lot of
Yeah.
cons.
Who needs a gate? If anyone tries to escape now, they'll be vaporized. Arc pylons, Sokolov's latest.
That's in their operation. The second you run out of whale oil tanks, you're defenseless. The prisoner goes straight out to the bridge.
Exactly. Which is why we drained the water.
be extra careful.
Yeah, so, everyone probably noticed as we came in that we didn't have to swim to the other side. We just walked it. It's one of the cool little changes from Coldridge since we were last here.
I like the concept of the overseer music. It's very like Warhammer or old vampires. Like the simple power of idea has control over quote unquote evil.
The aspect of it that I always appreciated kind of harkened back to the old Black Isle RPG Arcanum, which directly had magic and technology in opposition to each other, because technology reinforced physical law that was around its thing, or around its vicinity, and magic weakened it because it broke physical law. And there's like the introductory audio log talking about Holger's device, and it's just like the mathematical elegance of it. It's just like, okay, so this is physical law suppressing the like impossible magic that Daud and Corvo are throwing around.
Yeah, it's a very good concept. I like
Math music is the worst thing I've ever heard.
I mean, depending on how uncharitable you want to be that day, you can talk about jazz in that way, simply because if you
fucking fight you.
Man, if you do anything inside the blues box, it basically doesn't sound bad. I could literally write a oh goddamn, son.
They don't hesitate to kill their own.
So we've got an execution going on here because, well, Daud getting away resulted in the Overseer wanting some heads to roll. Only one of those guys is actually guilty of it, though. The guy on the end there is actually the dude that gives you the meal with the key and things in it. And of course, you can't easily go and stop that because, well, your power's nullified. But you can do what I do and stand there and get spotted when the dude turns to come assassinate everybody, but... You can see how slow I swing, but at the same time, I hit pretty hard, so that's good.
I don't know what happened to those other... Oh, shit, that's the guy, though.
I love that so much. So we saved 2 out of 3, but you don't even really need to bother. In fact, saving any of, like, the lower guards is, like, completely pointless.
Mostly just to make yourself feel good, huh?
No, not really. It's mostly just because funny things happen, which we'll get to in a moment.
Running around like maids.
Oh, no, I don't have to do a damn thing. So this guy's been reading about the sewers, obviously, because that's how Corvo escaped. This guy's just gonna run around screaming for help.
Herb! Herb!
Only one with any brains, of course, is the guy we gotta talk to there, but I'm just gonna, like, I'm like, can I go up and can I hit the speaker? I think about it for a while, and thankfully I do, because it allows me to watch something great.
I need help.
What? Wow, dude. This is some climbing worthy of, what was it?
Like, damn, can't hit it. Kinda wanted to hit it. I'm like, wait, what? Wait. Dude's bolted for the exit.
He got away! Go, dude!
Maybe.
I can't see in all of the shadows. I'm choosing.
Well, I don't see. I don't know. I can't see. I don't see his corpse, but you can't leave via that door, as I'll show later.
You saved me.
Oh, hey.
I'm looking for Elizabeth Stride, a prisoner, a gang leader out of Draper's Ward.
The whole place heard her come in. She's in cell C28. It's on the very top level. You can check the logbook in the guard station between sections C and D.
Yeah, so you don't necessarily need to get him, because like you said, there's a book that you can get to on the way. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
That guy's a cool dude anyway, though, so, you know, whatever.
And incoming Robokai Behavior 101 studies,
Press and hold left control to block melee. Thank you, game.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
I like how nobody is at all concerned about the,
Yeah. I was like, open the door, and then I go over it.
Prison remains under martial law. Guards are authorized
Hi.
to use lethal force against
Welcome to your head going into the wall.
persons on the premises.
Oh, the announcer sounds so bored at that point. Now close it again.
I'll be honest, like, the announcer in here pisses me off a hell of a lot less than the announcer for the base campaign, despite the fact that the announcer here is, like, a million times less charismatic. I don't understand why.
Is it not the same dude?
It is! He just sounds a little more, I don't know, it sounds like he's trying to do, like, the same voice actor, definitely, but I think he's trying to do a different sort of voice. Yeah, as they're talking about here, those guys, two of those guys didn't actually do anything wrong, they were just, you know. So, they were talking about a problem with the oak pylons, they, well, they don't have to worry about that now, it's run out of whale oil.
Wow.
And the only actual whale oil that I can get is all the way across the courtyard there, so,
Forget it, I'm going back! Oh man, he gave up fast.
as well you should. So some more upgrades. I have no idea if those are like the same ones we've already got or not. It's hard to tell sometimes. And
where
the
did
rats.
those rats come from?
That's kind of how I feel a lot of the time.
All Coldridge personnel, detain or kill anyone currently in a restricted area.
Now, this is the part of the Let's Play where in a small tunnel sort of area, I end up aggravating everybody in the entire level, so I have nobody to hang around with for the rest of it. Well, that's not entirely true, but...
I'm a little bit proud of that guy for being able to survive a belly slash that was so powerful it knocked his entire body back.
See, all I want to do is, like, kill that guy over there, and then it's just like...
Man, that is a nonchalant block from that guy.
I know.
Stand clear. Take out his lane.
Invincibility frames were the funniest.
I still don't know what happened there. I still don't know what happened there.
The guy above shot a speaker, and the speaker came down and killed his ally. That's what happened.
Okay, that's...
Yeah, there's a speaker missing from that mount up there. Huh.
Okay, huh. He actually... Alright. Wow.
So, more evidence that you are the luckiest son of a bitch ever created.
It's so true. This fucking doorway here is just like the death zone.
How many guards are on this level?
I think the alarm might spawn a few, but there are quite a few.
I also appreciate how there's a couple of prisoners just casually talking about how the guy running around killing people isn't Corvo. And there's this just massive bar fight going on right outside.
There we go.
You just haven't been there to see it happen.
Have you been there to see a man change from a body into a corpse? Because I have. I just saw it like 10 times.
It seems like the philosophical way of asking, hey kid, want to see a dead body?
It kind of is.
It's interesting to see the more, like, prison-ish layout of the rest of this map, now that they've expanded it, because it always felt like Coldridge was really small and, like, unimposing
like
for
a
a
police
state prison.
station,
Yeah.
Yeah, but like a police station lockup than like a prison. So we're gonna get rid of some stalker because I was more with my weapons out anyway. It's supposed to happen. So we'll equip Whirlwind. Let's see how much faster we are. A little faster.
That's about default speed.
Yeah, it's a little. It's still noticeably slower than default speed, but considering the situation, I'd say that's definitely a good trade.
Yeah. So I've got more damage and I'm still not swinging that much quicker. So yeah, I've had worse.
Dudes. Oh, good. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, open the gate.
Open the door for him.
Awful polite.
God damn.
I love
That's
that.
not how that
I
works.
watched when I made the video.
Incredible.
I went back and watched that like 3 times.
I am
'cause
in
it was just...
awe, dude.
I killed him. I did that just as he was dying, so his head had come down just the right spot to get kicked straight across the room.
His head pops off and his legs get basically chopped off at the knees at the same time. Hollywood could not have choreographed that better.
This game does do dismemberment very nicely.
Oh, beautiful.
Good. Doesn't look like much, does she?
Make sure none of it gets lost. Okay.
We'll get this done.
So here's some good interrogation logs. Subject divulged the information before the hatch to the spider basket was even opened. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with that. I can sympathize with that.
Was it one of the servants that let you in? One of the guards? Nothing? All right. Corporal, use the hammer. That's right. The smaller one.
That did not sound like a hammer. It sounded like a knife.
Can't really tell if she felt that. Don't want to break anything. Let's try again. How did you... Wait. You hear a kind of ringing in your ears? What's happening to her face? Is she going to... Oh no! Oh no! Shoot her! Shoot her!
Yep.
So yeah, Brigmore witches, nothing to mess with. I got a key to a chest. I can't remember if there's a chest in here or if that's like something that'll come into play later. I don't find a Brigmore chest, I don't think, so I'm hoping it's
I'm
something
pretty sure
I
it
can
is.
pop open
Yeah,
later.
when you show up disguised as an overseer, they herd you over to that interrogation room. So I presume that it is something that shows up later.
Do you actually talk as Daud the Overseer, or are you like, yeah, this is some magical shit?
No, unfortunately, or at least not that I saw. You like the guards talk to you as the overseer or whatever, but you don't really say too much back.
That's a shame.
We'll see that in due course.
This controls all the cell doors.
So this is simultaneously a really cool concept and at the same time really frustrating if you want to try and do a whole bunch of stuff really quick.
Bink.
Just me playing with levers like an idiot. Hey, is there a cell 0A00? Let's turn it. So not every single cell is actually openable. Some are sealed with a metal wall, so their doors won't open. There are quite a few that do. There's quite a lot of cells with stuff in it. I go like, oh hey, I'll just open Lizzie's cell now and forget to move the thing to C, so that doesn't happen this time. But I'm gonna be going out, and like getting a whole bunch of numbers and coming back anyway, so it's not like it really matters. Kind of like, oh, did I fuck up? Yeah, I fucked up. Whatever.
Do you realize you can just look at the? Never mind.
I know, but I just like forgot to turn the C part. That's all I did. Like I knew I was looking at the number and turning it, and then I was just kind of like,
you can look at the.
Let's go get some more numbers.
Arrow,
we'll come back
and
and do
the
it
objective
properly.
arrow will literally tell you what.
Yeah, no, I did. You saw me do it earlier.
Yeah,
like,
you
I'm
just
saying,
did it right there too.
Yeah, I just said I forgot to turn the C, and then I thought about doing it again, and I thought, why don't I just go get a whole bunch of
okay.
stuff?
I should probably pay closer attention when you speak.
I do come back for one more because I get a little distracted by this one because I'm like, I'll go turn this and I'll upset a dead eel and piss off a hatter. This will be funny.
That does sound pretty funny though. I do have to appreciate your sense of humor.
It doesn't. Nothing funny happens though. Like, so I'll open D11. Because there is one other cell you gotta open, but it lets me down horribly. So D11 is open.
Just throw open the gates and let all of the scum out.
That would be great, but it would take so long with the way it resets itself after every single time you do something. It basically just like kathunks back into position.
Detain or kill anyone.
Yeah, it takes forever to open any number of cells. That's for damn sure.
So this guy seems really mad about something, and he really wants to fight somebody.
Bastard thinks he can taunt me. Just wait until there's no bars between us. That'll be a good day.
A very good day.
You know, that guy looks a little bit like J.K. Simmons.
Whoa. Mind blown.
And that makes me think I should watch Oz again.
I half expected you to just like open up the to just like turn on that alarm just to see if it spawned more dudes for you to slash.
It would lengthen the video a little, so it's probably best I didn't. Although I should have turned it after I let that other guy out, because he pulls the sword out of nowhere.
Directly out of his pee hole.
Character is busy. Okay, fine.
He's busy hand grooming his beard.
He's busy being incarcerated. So obviously, if you wanted to cause a ruckus, a good old-fashioned ruckus, you can just like flick open a whole bunch of cells and let dudes out, and they'll fight the guards for you. Or prove a hilarious distraction in the case of 1 or 2 prisoners that you can get if you do it low chaos. But considering I attracted all of them to a kill chamber, we don't have to worry about that.
It's almost peaceful now, honestly.
It really is. Like there are no guards until I collect Lizzie. Like they will
You're
spawn
such a goddamn
in.
psychopath.
I regret. You go.
I said you're such a goddamn psychopath.
Oh, you know.
That's why we love him.
Is it really? It's not like I stalked them across the place or anything like that. It was just the fact that I, like electrocuted a guy to death, and then everybody came running.
Let's be fair, you electrocuted 3 guys to death.
Don't make me take that away. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure actually who he wants to fight, because I opened the guy that was taunting. I think I opened his cell, and then I've opened this cell, but it hasn't, and it won't eventuate into anything. So I'm like, okay.
It's the most bizarre nonsense.
See, this is the guy I opened the door for, but he's not up for it either, and he kind of looks like a habit too. So.
I assume they're just meant to fight guards. Like that's probably just.
Yeah. I don't know, just like the logbooks talked about him fighting.
Yeah, maybe if they're lured into fighting guards and then the guards are all dead and they're both alive, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's
know.
more striking me as just like a dropped thread, honestly.
Yeah, so some choke dust, and because the game, the game can be standalone, it does tutorialize us a little on some of our toys.
Nobody blames it.
I know you're here.
Unnecessarily, tutorials are the devil's plaything.
Yeah, you're damned if you use them and damned if you don't.
Someone's about to get shanked. God damn, dude, just relax.
So, there's a guy dead in his cell, and there's a tripwire. This guy's a dickhead.
Someone's breaking out. Guards, come quick.
Yeah, there's no guards.
Trying to escape. Get me out of here.
Someone's trying to escape. Can I come to?
This guy changes his tune very quickly.
This is nobody is listening. And obviously that purple glow means we've got a bone charm. Oh, don't worry. Me and the video has memorized all the numbers I need.
If you, I'm going to be very happy if you pick up that thing and it's like tank killer or something like that.
Don't remember what I get actually. I think I get. Oh no, I know what I get. It's good for me, and I'll probably make a lot of use of it like next thing, but I don't equip it this time. So there's Lizzie.
Oh, hi, Lizzie.
She's in rough shape.
Yeah, well, I can kind of see why they might have bound her up like that, considering she bit a dude's finger off. I mean, she's definitely a little bit out there.
And then grinned about it like a goddamn jackal. Funniest fucking thing I've seen all day.
I mean, you don't get your get your teeth made to look like a shark's unless you're like, you're planning on biting people. Just making sure that this is actually, yep, okay, so that's the corrupted charm down there. This is obviously where the guards play poker when no one's looking.
I think that key is just another guard post key.
Because you can you can come from the doorway down there and boost your way up to get the guard post key.
You can also pick up a couple of these things, like the blueprint you saw there by just using the pull power. But pull actually takes a fair bit of mana. I'm not a huge fan of how much mana it takes.
Yeah, I don't really want to use that. Like, I forget about it when I don't open the one that has the money in it, but at the same time, it's still money, so, like I'm making alright a bit of it. See, this is why it's kind of annoying if you want to open a whole bunch of stuff, because it just does this, and you're just like, oh god, please.
I was trying to think of a warthog joke for Cell A10, but one didn't present itself to me.
Did you guys ever play A10 Tank Killer, the Sierra games?
Yes. That's why I keep making these jokes. As you might have gotten, I was a huge Sierra Games fan back in the day.
I still listen to the soundtrack from that game because it's really bad butt rock.
Oh yeah, no. Speaking of like older games that we still listen to the soundtrack to, Dead Rising, like the original, is coming to Steam in like a month now, and everybody is playing Gone Guru again. I'm just like, y'all are posers. I never stopped listening to it.
Dead Rising is a series of really wacky, enjoyable games that I never get more than like 4 or 5 hours into because they're just so samey and full of missed potential.
Bolts all do much more damage, almost always break. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty no-brainer trade-off. Good one.
Speaking of no-brainer.
Boy, that guy really is dead.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, oh yeah, right, that
dead
thing.
As hell.
Yep, so I don't get that money, but it's like, it's still a little bit of money, whatever.
That guy, I think that the guy cowering on the floor was the one who said, "Who's making that noise? Knock it off."
I know you're here.
No, it's I think it's that guy down there. I think it's that guy down there who's standing in his cell with his sword out, talking about how he's totes gonna shank somebody.
I'm gonna do it. Don't.
As soon as I get my courage up, we'll get out and start stabbing the dude.
Don't doubt me.
Baffle dust.
Oh, I love
that.
This
guy
stuff.
who's in here has been looking into making some interesting stuff. I think with the intent of breaking out, and I believe he got moved. Ethical experimentation.
Yeah,
if this doesn't work like Assassin's Creed Berserk darts, I'm gonna be really sad.
What Baffle Dust does is you use it to upgrade your choke dust. Only after somebody recovers from coughing and choking, they then have amnesia for the previous few minutes, so they then forget that they ever saw you.
Huh? That's neat.
So it's going to be incredibly useful to someone who is very bad like me. And it's also pretty fucking funny.
I'm not telling shit. Wait.
Daud.
Is that right? Whoever sent you, I'll pay double.
I've come to break you out. You can owe me the favor.
What kind of favor?
Doesn't matter. You'll be dead in another day here.
What kind?
It's just a boat trip. Upriver. Past the blockades.
Then you're out of luck. My boat, the Undine, now belongs to someone else. My second-in-command double-crossed me and took it. A little shit named Edgar Wakefield.
It's a situation I'm familiar with. Can you walk?
Get me out of this damn thing and I'll fly. I can pay you to get rid of Wakefield.
It'll be my pleasure. Come on.
I'll just get my tiara.
I like Lizzie. Like, her teeth won me over in the first place, but...
I think
Good one.
I'll have to carry her out.
Quickly get off the cockroach floor there. Oh dear. Em gets to listen to her snoring now. Hopefully she doesn't nibble in her sleep.
I imagine getting up from being hunched over like that for God only knows how many days is quite a
Are you just gonna throw her on the floor when the guards come?
I only throw her on the floor once and it's by accident and it's not when the guards are around.
Throwing her on the floor around here seems like a terrible idea just because of all the number of rats around. Oh, good call.
Yeah, although it reveals that there's actually about 3 guards over there. So I'm like, can I summon another one? Master's Assassins or not, they're not really getting much purchase with 3 guys over there. I think about it, I'm like, it's not really happening.
That is unfortunate. That was too easy.
But that's okay because I have lots of other tricks at my disposal to be a jerk.
God bless.
Alright, so there's a few more guys out there. The alarm's gone off, so a few more guys will spawn. I think about summoning another assassin. I'm like, no, wait, there's gonna be more guys. There's really only one way we can solve this.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good way. Guy was so sure that pistol shot was gonna handle it.
I know your stuff work got you now.
Whee!
And we'll just leave we'll just leave that there.
I like how that guy ended up face down. That was pretty hilarious.
Unsecured prisoners active on the premises. All Coldridge personnel.
Oh god. Rat.
Or kill anyone currently in a restricted area.
Right in the neck.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. See, this is the part where I accidentally throw it.
Active on the premises. All Coldridge personnel. Detain or kill anyone currently in a restricted area.
So we get to this part. Can't use any of our magic anymore, which is really unfortunate. I'm like, oh hey, I've got pull. And I'm like, oh right, I can't use pull to do what I want to do yet, because it's not strong enough.
I like how completely unconcerned that guy was with, you know, the prison break announcements.
Right, so I'm just going to demonstrate here that you can't just, you know, walk out the front door, as fun as it would be.
I imagine Daud doing that and just having like the most irritating swagger on the planet while doing so.
Oh, it would be so good if you could just walk out the front door, but I can understand why they've made it. So it's
yeah,
like,
it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
But then again, nothing I do makes a whole lot of sense. Oh no,
hey guys.
It's just like that time when Corvo was escaping. Oh, except I've got explosive darts.
Twofer!
Present yourself. Don't make me find you.
Yeah, alright, Stormtrooper.
Find
I'm
this.
like, hey, right, the thing.
God bless it.
The overseer thing. I had to keep remembering that because, you know, I don't look up in the left corner and see I don't have any... Like, I never look at my mana bar until I have no mana because I can't cast anything, and then I'm like, why can't I cast any? Oh, yeah.
Every so often we see Lily's feet, and it just seems like she's filed her toes down to shark points too.
Would not surprise me. So yeah, we'll leave the stormtroopers.
I would have
to
really
their
appreciated
highly
it.
accurate sniping.
See that her wounds are protection.
It will be done. Ready to go, sir.
Well, they're sticking around.
Ready to go, sir? There's about a million dudes shooting at you.
Nobody suspects a thing.
It's like Octodad.
Like I said, they have some composure.
Man.
Yeah, as you can see,
30...
stop the execution of the guard who helped Corvo.
That was really overall a pretty short level, and you still had 31 people murdered. God damn, dude.
Well, and yeah, this time they weren't like random people who were like cowering and hoping I wouldn't kill them. I only killed people who were trying to kill me. I may have accidentally hurted one guy to get killed where the jury's out on whether or not he lived. His body would have despawned at that point.
Yeah, well.
the world may never know. But yeah, that was the first one. That was the only of the missions we have that reuses an older level. So everything else is new from here on.
Well, all I can say is that, I mean, even for you for using older assets, that really gets us off on the right foot for the final DLC, because that was great fun.
Yeah, I quite enjoy it. So next time we'll be heading off to a district where eels and hatters are currently not getting along even remotely, and we'll be trying to get Lizzie's boat back from the idiot that took it from her. And then we'll be trying to get that boat going, because unfortunately, just getting the boat isn't enough.
It never is.
Until next time, it never is. Until next time, I've been the Last Robot Guy.
I've been Cool Guy.
And I've been Orv.
We'll see you all next time in the Lokehouse version of the Coldridge prison.